guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Melissa here, and I thought I would do a Q&A for you guys. So I asked yesterday on Instagram for you guys to leave me some questions down below, and you guys had left so many questions, like 80 or 90 questions, and I was like expecting like 10. But you guys left me so many questions to answer, so many good questions to answer, so I thought I would do a Q&A, get ready with me, because somebody asked, are you ever gonna do a makeup tutorial again? And I used to do makeup tutorials all the time, and I realized that I hadn't done one in so long because I started getting into more making fashion and thrift videos, and I kind of just escaped from the beauty section for quite some time. But we're back at it again, so I thought I would do a coffee talk Q&A. Get ready with me. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa. Nice to meet ya. If you're new, make sure to subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, follow my DEPOP. It is Melissa8. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I got my questions. I favorited the ones that I'm gonna answer. I wish I could answer them all, but we'd be here all day. Okay, I got my coffee in hand. Let me know at the end of the video if you guys like these type of videos, because I could totally do this all the time, like just videotape me getting ready. Super easy if I just like put out a Q&A or just do random things or just coffee talks, talk about anything. If I do this again, like honestly, I got a lot of thrift questions, which I'm not surprised about. You guys can literally ask me anything. Thrift, beauty, personal life, anything like that I'm into, or if you guys have need advice or anything like that. This is gonna be like my everyday makeup routine, so this is basically what I do on an everyday basis if I'm going out with my friends. Okay, so I'm not gonna mention really the products that I'm using, I mean, because I feel like it's gonna take away from the questions, but everything will be linked in the down bar below for what I use. That way I don't get distracted from the questions. So the first question, Junie Marin asked, who are your main fashion inspirations? Okay, I would have to say Rihanna is definitely a fashion inspiration. Like, she always kills it. And I just love like her fashion sense and her style and how it's so out there. Like, if you guys know me, you guys know I have like a more out there kind of fashion sense, super colorful, not too many neutrals. I mean, I used to be very into neutrals. I feel like obviously colors are a lot more in trend right now, and I'm just taking it to a whole nother level. Definitely Rihanna would be one of them. Okay, Cameron Morin. I'm sorry, by the way, if I pronounce any names wrong. I'm really bad at that. Cameron Morin asked, if you could splurge on any clothing items, shoes right now, what would they be? It would definitely be something Gucci, which sounds very... I just saw these pair of pearl Gucci boots that were on Depop, and they're originally like $2,000, but the girl was selling them for $500, and I've been checking back every day to see if they were sold, and now I'm just like, oh, maybe I should just do it and like pull the plug and just do it. Is that the right terminology? Okay, the next question is from Vic Trosh, or TR0SH. She asked, do you think your style will change? And yes. Okay, when I was in like first year and second year of university, I look back on those pictures and I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I wearing? So that's why I think that my style will most definitely change, because I look back on them and I'm just like, yo, what was I thinking? Like, the things that I wore, I would never wear right now. And I feel like back then I was really trying to be like on trend, if that makes sense. Like, I was trying to dress like other people were dressing, and then nowadays I dress how I want to dress, and it always turns out way better. Okay, Angelina M. Riviera asked, how did you get into thrifting and what made you continue to do it? Actually, funny story, my ex-boyfriend actually got me into thrifting. When I was in high school, I hated thrifting. Like, I'd never actually been thrifting. I hated the thought of thrifting, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, when you've never done it, you probably think it's really gross, wearing other people's clothes and going through all the racks and all that. So when I was in high school, he convinced me to go thrifting with him, which is kind of funny because now I'm making like a career out of thrifting. We would make it a habit and go thrifting like every weekend together, which is kind of funny. That's basically how I got into thrifting. It wasn't like anything special of a story. It was just, that's basically how it happened. So yeah, I don't even know if I should have said that. Like, is that weird? Is my boyfriend gonna see that and get really mad? But yeah, that's the honest truth. Terry Doman asked, what age... Chuck's phone. Terry Doman asked, what age did you start thrifting? So that was like grade 10 or grade 11. So I was 15 or 16, and now I'm almost 21. So it's been about 6 years since I started thrifting. I think I started thrifting before like the trend of thrifting started happening. A lot more people are thrifting nowadays, where when I used to go to the thrift store, the prices, like when I first started, so I can't imagine the people who have been thrifting for like 10 or 15 years or like their whole life. They'll probably see how expensive the prices have gone up and stuff now, and they're probably like so mad about it. When I started going thrifting, like the prices were insanely cheap. I remember like things were like only $2 and $3 and now they're like $6 and $10 and $20. Okay, Melissa Santiago asked, what's your favorite thing about fashion? How would you describe your personality to other people, and what is your favorite junk food? Love you girly, keep slaying. First of all, I love your name. But yeah, my favorite thing about fashion is probably that there's so much variety and so many different ways that you can express yourself through fashion. Like there's just so many different types of materials, and it's just, I'm so passionate about it. How would you describe your personality to other people? I'm definitely a lot more outgoing, but when you first meet me, I'm a little more quiet unless I'm drunk, then maybe I'm a little bit louder. Yeah, like I'm definitely on the quieter side, which you guys probably don't think that because I don't like public speaking. Like I can't talk in front of an audience. I'm really bad with that kind of stuff, but talking in front of a camera is easy for me now. At first it wasn't, like I felt really awkward, and now I'm just like, what's good, yo? And what is your favorite junk food? Definitely chips. I can indulge in a bag of chips and eat it, like eat the whole entire bag in one night. Like I'm really bad with it. V_Brie asked, how do you get the confidence to wear what you want? Do your friends thrift too? I love your style. I can't wait for your channel to get huge. Thank you. So how do you get the confidence to wear what you want? This is a hard question because I can't just tell you be confident, because it's not gonna work. Like you have to personally love yourself enough to wear something. But I mean, if you're really not confident about what you're wearing, then don't wear it, because it'll make you anxious and you won't feel good. So wear stuff that makes you feel good. I mean, obviously there's times where I'm wearing something that's a little bit extra and like too much. You just have to think like the person who's looking at you of what you're wearing probably wishes they could be wearing what you're wearing and wishes they could pull it off, and not looking at you like, what the heck is this girl wearing? I mean, they could be, but like, whatever. Who really cares? Okay, and then she also asked, do your friends thrift too? And no, not really. I guess I've found a lot of friends through YouTube that do thrift. So yes and no. So my internet friends thrift, but my in-person friends, no. Okay, Angelina M. Riviera. Again, fave makeup product. Right now, my favorite makeup product is probably L'Oreal or Gilded Honey Highlight, or the MAC Prep and Prime Dew Stick, Prep and Prime Essential Oil Stick. This thing, if you're oily, but I'm dry, and this just makes me so dewy throughout the day, and I love the way it makes my skin look. And I just mix that with the MAC foundation, and it's just like a match made in heaven. I'm just gonna finish my eyebrows really quick. All right, good enough. Okay, moving on. I need a sip of coffee real quick. Okay, moving on to the next question. Josephine asked, have you ever been thrifting in New York? If so, what's the #1 stop to hit up? Please answer, I'm in New York and I really want to know. So when I went to New York, I didn't go thrifting, which was like the worst decision that I've ever made. We tried to look for a bunch of thrift stores, but I couldn't find any anywhere because I was in the city, like downtown, like Times Square, and there's no thrift shops around there. And then when I came home, I researched a little bit more, and the best thrift shops are in Brooklyn. So if you're in New York right now, definitely go to Brooklyn. I'm not sure specific names. If you're in New York, help this girl out, or if you live in New York, and let her know where to go thrifting, because I feel like you guys would know a lot better than I do. So I'm just gonna take this little Tartelette Tease palette, and I am just going to take BFF, and I'm just gonna put this in the crease just to like give me a little bit of a dimension in my eye. It makes my eyes pop a little bit more. My baby cousin's downstairs. My mom's babysitting her. Apologize if you hear the barking of the dog. Moving on to the next question. Bruna Z287 asked, what is your favorite movie and why? Which Disney princess would you be? I don't have a favorite movie. I don't really watch movies. I can't sit still for that long. I feel like I have to be doing something and doing work and like doing YouTube stuff or posting, or I'm kind of like that. I think I should film a day in the life of what I've been like working on and what I've been doing, because I feel like you guys would like that, and you guys get to see what I do on an everyday basis, since this like YouTube is becoming my job, what I do and how I do it and what I do on an everyday basis. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite movie, but as for Disney princess, I think I would be Jasmine, because she has the hottest prince boyfriend, so I'd probably do Jasmine. Or Ariel, because it'd be cool to live in the ocean. Okay, Bruna Z287 again asked, how did YouTube change you so far, and do you have some advice on YouTube? So a lot of you guys have been asking, like, how do you start a YouTube channel and how did I grow my channel and all that. And I think I'll do a separate video based on that in a little bit. Like, but YouTube is hard. Like, it is hard work. If you are consistent, you will see some progress. But if you post once a month, you ain't getting nowhere. You have to grow your community, you have to grow your channel, and you'll get from it what you put into it, basically. Let me tell you, YouTube is so expensive. And you guys are like, what? YouTube's free. No, to create videos, you need a camera, you need lighting, you need products, you need so much, you need editing softwares, you need a computer. Like, if you don't have that stuff, it's really hard. And YouTube is so competitive right now, where if you're not like the top of the top and have the top notch of everything, it's really hard to grow your channel, which sounds really bad. But, I mean, there's ways around it. You can get cheaper versions of things. You can buy from Kijiji or eBay and get like cheaper or used things, which would really, really help. Which I made my own ring light, which I still use, and I can afford to buy a new one, but I just don't want to. Like, I made my own ring light because I was dead ass broke when I started my YouTube channel. I'm still dead ass broke, but like I had to figure out different ways. Like my camera, the Canon Rebel TII. My brother gave me this camera. Like, without him, I would not be able to like it's a $600 camera. I can't afford that. You have to like try to figure out ways around spending money on YouTube, because I'll tell you a little story. The first month that I started YouTube, I had probably about 50 subscribers, not even, maybe like 20, I don't know. The first month that I started getting serious about YouTube, like, I didn't have very many subscribers at all. And I was like, I'm gonna blow up. I'm just gonna buy all the makeup and all this and all that just so I can have all the products to show in my YouTube video. My Visa card bill was $4,000. If I didn't have a family that could support me and like loan me money to pay off that debt, which I am still currently paying off, it's not paid off. My dad had paid it off, but I am still paying him back. Like, without him, I don't know what I would have done. Like, my credit score would be screwed, like everything would be screwed. And just starting YouTube's hard. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money. So if you're really gonna start doing YouTube, you have to be serious about it, because I don't want you guys just thinking it's really easy. I mean, I've been at this for a year and a half and I'm only at 23,000 subscribers, which is a lot, which like is super cool, but it's not like I'm making millions of dollars, like at all. It's expensive and a lot of time and a lot of effort for what you're getting out of it, but I love doing this. So if you don't love this or aren't passionate about it, don't give up your day job, don't drop out of school, just continue with all that, but then have YouTube on the side if you're not sure if this is what you want. Okay, the next question is Miss Retro Space asked, what do you think about fast fashion? I'm not one to say that I'm not gonna buy fast fashion, because I do. I still do. I always will. I still love fast fashion. I mean, it's still affordable, like Zara, Forever 21, H&M. It's still affordable and you get cute things. Thrifting doesn't always work out in your favor if you're looking for a certain piece or item to complete an outfit or something you're really looking for specifically. Sometimes thrifting's a little bit challenging, especially when you're just thinking that I want this piece and this piece and this piece. So fast fashion is good in those kind of cases. Coming down to the last couple questions, as I finish up my makeup, I'm just gonna spray a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, which I need another bottle of. By the way, this mascara, L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black, is also one of my favorites ever. Like, everybody that I tell to use it falls in love with it. So this is just a really simple everyday makeup look. I just like the dark eyeshadow because it kind of like makes my eyes pop a little bit more. And then I'll just conceal a couple spots that need concealing with my NARS Creamy Concealer. I've done this before, but I don't really care about it. I don't wear concealer on a regular basis, like under my eyes. So moving on to the next question, Keely Stagg asked, are you currently in school? And I did 3 years of university at a university in Canada called Brock University, and I played varsity basketball there, which I'll talk about a little bit more on the next question. But yeah, so no, I'm currently not in school. I decided to transfer to Ryerson University in Toronto, and I got into Ryerson and I decided to defer for a whole entire year to focus on my YouTube channel and focus on my reselling and to kind of give myself a little bit of a break because I did 3 years of university already while playing a varsity sport, as I just mentioned, and it was a lot while doing a YouTube channel for the last year and a half of it, which was like extremely stressful, and in school, like it was a lot. It was just a lot for me, and when I stopped playing basketball and when I stopped doing school, I could focus on my YouTube a little bit more, and I grew a lot. Like my channel kind of has grown a lot since I stopped, and I just keep putting all my effort into my YouTube channel. So right now, YouTube is kind of my priority, and I do have another job where I work once, maybe twice a week, just a little part-time job just to have some consistent money coming in, and then I do my reselling, which is basically where my main money comes from, and then I have YouTube, which gives me a little extra money as well. So right now things are good. I'm only 20 years old and I finished 3 years of university already. My birthday's not in October, so I went to university at 17, which is extremely young for a lot of people, and so I never really, because I went straight out of high school and I did my 3 years and I just have 1 more year to finish, and I could do that 1 year. I was transferring because I don't like the course that I was in, and it had nothing to do with what I want to do, and I was basically only there to play basketball. So no, I'm currently not in school, and I'm not going to be going to school for at least another year. I may end up just going to college to actually finish my degree that I have now. As for right now, I'm just living at home for a couple months, not a couple months, probably for like at least a year, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to afford to move out on my own, move to Toronto, move to the big city, and figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. Okay, moving on to the last question. Julia Salpa asked, what exercises do you do to keep yourself so in shape? So as I just mentioned, I played varsity basketball for my whole entire life. So this body that you see came from being a varsity basketball player, practicing 5 times a week, lifting 2-3 times a week, every single month for the last probably 15 years, honestly. Like I played basketball for so long, and it saddens me that I'm not playing anymore, but I know that there's bigger, better things that are coming my way right now and that I need to focus on, and I can always go back in a year and play basketball somewhere else if I really wanted to. So that's how I got this body. Like it wasn't just like working out at the gym or whatever, but how I maintain it, because I haven't played basketball for 3 months, which I mean your body can change a lot in 3 months, but my metabolism is really good from basketball. Like I don't eat that healthy, especially when I was playing basketball. McDonald's like every single night afterwards, after practice. We'd have like a bad practice, like stressful, like getting yelled at, and we just like go to McDonald's. But like you could do that because you need the calories. Finish my makeup and this little brushie, and just there's no secret to it. I mean, I played basketball for so long that it's kept me in shape, but how I do keep in shape is I go to the gym every day, and how I keep my body toned and all that, I do the same kind of lifting routines, workout routines that I was doing with my basketball, but it's just a little less intense because I'm not practicing every day, so I have to still get my cardio in. So I do cardio like 2-3 times a week, and then I will lift 2 times a week, which kind of, because I don't want to be like super bulky and have that super athletic body all like, you know what I mean? Like I want to tone down a little bit. So I've been working on more lightweight stuff and just a lot of higher reps and stuff. But yeah, that's basically my little story and my little Q&A. But my coffee's cold, so I'm gonna go heat it up because I've just been talking a lot. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Get ready with me. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!